So they've told you basically don't eat too much, be light, especially that last 8 hours.
Well, the last 8 hours I can't eat.
Nothing.
I'm doing the light tomorrow for myself. Because I'm worried, like I said, I've never heard of this happening, but I don't want to mess myself or something as they shock me. That came out of my own brain. I don't think that actually happens.
That's not in the literature?
No.
But today
you have a green light.
And it's not like he's going to go eat,
No, I'm not eating
a bucket
a ton.
of chicken. You just want something nice. I think a good burger,
I thought burger. I'm really currently leaning pizza.
The Chinese play a part.
Chinese is always a part. I mean, that's in my mind, too.
Always.
It's a big decision.
Yeah. It's good. Chinese is good. Yeah.
But pizza's always been a part of my life since I was, 16 years old.
That's right.
Not Mexican.
I thought about now. I would say Mexican is my favorite, but
over even Italian, like pizza, Italian.
I would choose. If we had to eliminate stuff, I would probably. And somebody said, "What could you eat every day for the rest of your life?" I would probably say Mexican.
It's a whole variety of your enchiladas and burritos and tacos.
But, it is all just the same thing shoved into a different...
Yeah, who does that? He's right.
Jim Gaffigan.
He's right, yeah.
But, why don't
but it is delicious.
Oh, God, it's great.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. No matter what you order, it's good.
Yeah. Even the chips and salsa.
They're great. They're great. My daughter and my wife have always said that just what you just said. If I only could have one, it would be Mexican. But I say Italian because that includes pizza, lasagna, spaghetti.
Italian's my number 2. I do love a good lasagna.
Yeah.
And I thought even about that. Do I go get a nice piece of lasagna from somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. This is a big decision. I just keep going back to pizza because pizza's been such a part of my life.
I got it. Turn it on its head. Salmon, steamed broccoli.
That's tomorrow.
Nope. All the way through.
No, this is his last meal.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot. This is just in case he
Just
flatlines.
right.
This will be the last one.
He wants to enjoy it.
That's it. That's right.
In my younger days, Zatarain's jambalaya played a large part. So I thought about, but that's really high in sodium.
Yeah, that'll pickle you up there. Yeah, you're right. That is a heavy, and you're on a low sodium thing.
Yeah,
maybe pizza is your best. I just get a pizza from your Marcos.
Well, that's what I thought about, swinging by, getting a small pizza, and just saying,
enjoy it.
This is it.
Did you go Magnifico?
No, I prefer a nice sausage and mushroom. I love their mushrooms and their sausage.
Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to do this.
But then it's back, tonight for dinner, I go light and then light all day tomorrow.
Skinless chicken.
That would be, I'd give myself permission. Yeah. Recently over at the gym, we have a survey question once every couple of days. They'll put up on the whiteboard. Like right now, it's what bagel do you prefer? And I went up there and I wrote the word everything on there.
Everything.
I bet everybody
came out and said, put my name. We all put our initials next to everything.
Except the one guy who's like, egg. You're like, ugh.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, it was what pizza topping do you prefer? And everybody put any combo. And it's like sausage and mushroom, pepperoni and this and that, pepperoni extra cheese, the supreme. Well, I wrote pineapple on the board and got boo.
Oh, sacrilege.
I put pineapple and mandarin oranges. And they said, oh, my God. What is this? This is awful.
Luckily, this will all be banned on the 20th.
That's right.
Once the new regime rolls in.
New guy is in charge. I told Chris Demm this yesterday at the gym. We were talking about that song, I Love It by Icona Pop.
Yeah.
It was on a commercial, and it was in my head.
Yeah, it's one of those worms. It just worms its way into your
Once
brain.
It's there.
It's a good song. I like it. I don't think it was a big hit even, but it's a catchy song. And Chris Demm said, I bet they play this a lot while you're running. And I said, boy, they do. But interestingly, for the first couple of years they played it, there's a line in it that goes, you're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch.
So damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. I love it.
And recently, within the last year, they used to play that version all the time. Within the last year, they changed it to some friendlier edit that says, you're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s chick.
Chick? Okay.
And Chris Demm said, what 70s bitch complained? And I said, This one.
This one.
Old Treadmill 12.
I'm the 70s bitch over on 12. It's a little bit of an assault on me, what I'm hearing, you know. But man, I do care. I do care. I do care.
This is a perfect gym song.
Oh my God, just drives.
Yeah.
I hear it every other day, and I love it. You know my friend Jean. I shouldn't give her age, but she just had a colonoscopy, and it was her last one. They said, "Don't even bother coming back." Which I thought you. She told me that
Her last one.
Her last one. Yeah, she had a she had a colonoscopy Monday, and so yesterday I said, or Friday, I guess, and I said, how did it go? And she said, fine, and they told me, don't ever come back. That's it. Apparently she's clean, and they said you don't need to come back anymore.
Well, that's great news.
I thought you went every 5 to 10 years until you were dead.
I thought that's just how it was.
Me too.
Well, frankly, the first one I had, I got a 10-year pass.
Yes.
But after the last one, they said I had a 3-year pass, so I've got to go in about a year.
They gave me a 7. I got it when I was 50, and they found 2 benign polyps.
Yeah, it depends on what they see.
And he said, I'm not concerned, but come back in 7 instead of 10. They told Gene, that's the cleanest colon we've seen up in these parts. So they put a picture of it on the wall. They framed it.
You should donate it to science.
Yeah, and they said, we don't want to see you again. There's no point. I did not think that was even possible.
My birthday's coming up, God willing.
We have big plans for you. I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
I'm so excited
me too.
about this.
And I realized last night I was watching TV and one of those Cologard commercials came up and it said, starting at 45. And I was like, ooh, I'm almost there.
You're close.
That's right. I can poop in a box and send it off.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing.
Is this the new one with the Roman emperor?
No, this is the older one.
Just the box just shows
up. Yeah, talking box. Yeah.
You know what to do.
Talking box. Is that what it is? It's like an animated box.
Yeah, box.
Yeah, fill me.
You know what you want to do. Come on, fill me up.
That's what I'm here for. I love it.
I love it.
I don't care.
That's right. Yeah, fill me up and send me off.
I think it was Saturday Night Live a couple years ago when those Cologard commercials were everywhere.
Yeah,
they did a great parody. The Cologard shows up, and the guy picks it up, and the guy's like, "Go ahead." Why don't you do it right here on the porch? What?
Yeah,
come on.
You might as well.
You know why we're here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know we've talked about this before, and delivery drivers know what you're sending off.
Yeah.
Like, when they come to get it, they're like, yeah.
Oh, God. Look at this. It's a Cologard box, for goodness sake. Wasn't it yesterday in a Demm report, there was a woman, the crime ring was they would go into a store and a woman would take a dump on the floor.
Yeah, of a dollar store.
Yeah, while her accomplice, when that was so shocking, he'd just go raid the shelves and rake everything into his bag and leave. And she's, it's such a, what, did you just crap on the floor? Yeah, she did, and it was great diversion. So they could get out.
He's Mr. Clean, she's Mrs. Dookie.
They're still at large.
I thought about it later, and I thought we really didn't give them enough credit because that's the classic move is to make a scene somewhere else.
Yeah,
why someone steals, but this is a whole different level.
But I think it was a great point that you really have to time that properly. Otherwise, she can't just on command.
Most people can't.
You wouldn't think. And you're doing one store a day. You're not driving across town and doing it again.
Unless you're on that
I mean, what can you
colonoscopy prep medicine.
I mean, that's the only way. Boy, that's like the bonanza day for them. That's jackpot day when that happens. Did you? Here's another. When Biggie wasn't here the other day, you missed. This is, I guess you'd call this a medical report. Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne had to share the tragic news. One of their trucks had been crashed because the driver of the truck wrecked it. Interesting. If I say to you, let's say you're Ozzy Osbourne, Biggie, and I'm Sharon, and I say one of our fleet of trucks has just crashed because the driver ... What would you guess? Because Ozzy tried to fill in the blanks. Like, was he...
Immediate thing is fell asleep.
Okay, he didn't even say that.
Didn't come up.
Okay.
You know what Ozzy said? Drunk.
Stoned?
No, no.
Drunk?
Well, that's Ozzy's yelling that from history.
Yeah. No, so it's not fell asleep, it's not drunk, and it's not stoned.
One of our 11 truck drivers got into an accident yesterday. We found out today.
You were stoned?
No.
Drunk?
Getting a blowjob from a hooker while he's driving the car.
That'll do it.
And he was naked.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll do it. Great.
So
That'll certainly do it.
Wow.
Did you hear the guy in the background? I think that's their son.
Yeah. Okay. I was not expecting that at
how
all.
would you ever put that together?
Yeah.
But that's what was going on there in the Osborne Empire. Yeah.
I mean,
Getting it. Got it. That's right.
So he's not fired? Oh, no.
No. Completely. I mean, they've all been there. I mean, Ozzy's been there.
I'm a little surprised he was totally naked.
You
Not
don't-
necessary.
No, you don't have to be completely naked.
Yeah, I feel like you could leave your shirt on.
Yeah, there's
Leave
really
your hat on,
Yeah.
like the song says.
there's no denying what's happened here.
I mean, unless she was like, I'm getting it. And he's like, all right.
Apparently, she was, and she did, and they did. I said to Biggie today when he came in, I loved your attitude. He came in here today, walked past. Normally, I don't say anything. I just grunt. You know, Biggie says, hello, and gentlemen, how are you? And today I said, let's make it a great day. And Biggie said, all right.
All right.
I love it. I love the attitude.
Okay.
We are going to
Well,
make it a great
he
day.
does. A part of his mind does feel like he's on death row in Texas,
Okay, fact.
walking the green
Without
mile.
a doubt.
I don't think so. I really want to be positive about this. I think your heart's going to come out of the other end of this thing better than
Yeah.
ever. Totally renewed. Like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if that's better.
Little jolt. Little jolt.
You're alive, man. Oh.
Remember, this is the same man who picked every single football game wrong.
I don't know how I did it.
You know, I mean, the Kelly curse typically only works
Yeah.
in athletics, but not always.
It's unbelievable that I pick them all. And I told Chris Demm, for the first time in my life on Monday, I shall cheer for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish because I hate Ohio State so much. I'm cheering for Notre Dame, but I'm picking. If I were a betting man, I would pick Ohio State. What are they favored? Is it like 8.5? That or I don't remember what Ohio State.
9.5. I believe it opened at 9.5.
You know what I said last night too? This will bother Bills fans. I said this to some pickle pals. I said, you want a hot take? You want a bold prediction? BB Shea's always trying to get hot takes out of me.
Oh, yeah.
I say, see if you can agree with this at all. I say the winner of the Ravens-Bills game will win the Super Bowl. Ooh, that's out there, isn't it? There's a hot
That's a
take for you.
prediction.
That is a prediction. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna say the winner of the Bills-Ravens game will win the Super Bowl. BB Shea will be in here at garbage time. Let's ask him if he can get on board with that. That's tough. Lions,
It's
Chiefs.
possible. I mean,
it's
those two teams are fantastic.
But of course, they'll beat each other up.
The counter argument to that is they'll beat each other up and we'll have nothing left.
Yeah.
And one of them's got to go to Kansas City.
Yeah.
I mean, once that's likely they'll have to go to Kansas City. Exactly. You know,
Who cruised over
Houston,
a relatively easy Houston team.
Right. They will win that game 31-10 and just rest for a week. BB Shea got to go to the Duke game last night. He's a Duke fan. It's the first time he's ever been at Cameron. We haven't heard from him yet. Game didn't start till 9. Late game. And so he probably is on. He's probably in sleep right now.
I'm sure.
And got to bed at 2 a.m. But he went for the first time. And so I woke up today to check the score to see how it was. Of course, praying somehow that Miami would have beaten Duke and ruined the trip for BB Shea. That's always my thing is.
I just want to ruin this for you.
You hate fun. Especially when the people you know have fun.
I hate fun, and I hate seeing him get any joy or excitement out of anything. So I thought, wouldn't it be fitting if he could go, and then they lose the game? But they were playing Miami, who's having a terrible season. And I woke up and saw the final score, and Chris Demm said to me, what Duke win by 5, 89-84. But I checked it. I had already checked it. I said, I think they won by more than that. They won 89-54.
Uh-huh.
And Chris Demm said, well, that's it. My eyes are now going.
Yeah.
He's
'Cause
now.
I scanned the ESPN score line, and I saw the Duke logo and the Miami logo. And I knew Duke would have
Won.
I assumed Duke would have won.
Of course.
But I misread the Miami score.
Boy, if it's 89-84, that'd be a good one. That would have been a good game to go. 89-54, I'm sure he loved it because they cruised and crushed, but still, easy win. And Chris Demm's eyesight is not what it once was.
Yeah, there used to be a coworker who would leave readers in here.
Yep.
They're gone.
Not anymore.
He gone.
The readers, he took his readers with. I didn't realize. Well,
his dollar store readers.
He deserved those. Golly, I guess I better not forget my glasses in here because he used to.
He'd loan them to you.
He would loan those to me.
Yeah.
Well, it's the little things, you know. And since the event's of late July, there's no readers in it. No, he took those with. They said, "Do you want your commemorative 20-year clock?" He said, "No, but I want those readers."
No.
On the way out the door.
That damn clock kind of got passed around to all of us.
Yeah.
That's in a dumpster somewhere. He didn't want that. Do you want this picture of Chris Kelly? No.
No.
No, I don't.
I need my readers. It's happened again. We talked about this once. A Christmas present at a white elephant Christmas. Everybody has the party, and we do this too. The white elephant, where you wind up getting a present. You can trade the present. Lottery tickets that have hit for $500,000. This is the second time now since Christmas we've heard of this. A woman named Emily Hickox, she's 25, got the ticket. Actually, what she had was a flashlight. So she had a flashlight that she had gotten in the White Elephant Exchange, and her dad had gotten the lottery tickets. And after it was over, she said, "I'll trade you this flashlight for those lottery tickets," and he did it. And she won $500,000. So the person that brought it was her cousin. And the dad got the tickets, then traded them after the fact. Let's just swap presents. And so the question is, does she owe the dad any money or the cousin any money? And the answer is no.
No, she doesn't.
In my book.
No, she does not.
I would still feel, I would give, I don't know, I'm probably not the dad, but I feel like I'd give the cousin a little something.
The buyer?
Well, the dad, I think...
he's got more... To me, I would give him more. I'd be more inclined to help out Dad.
Plus, you're closer with your dad, theoretically, than your cousin. I would think. She says, and she didn't say how much, but she is going to give some of the $500,000 to each. To the cousin who bought the tickets, and to the dad who had the tickets and then traded them after the game was over. You don't have to do either, of course.
No.
But I wanted to keep the family, keep there from me any hard feelings of any kind. Do you do something like that? And how much would you get after $500,000? What do you get?
You half it?
Well, you get $330,000.
Yeah.
What do you think? $300,000, $330,000 after taxes and lump sum and everything. $10,000 to the dad. $10,000.
That's hefty.
That's a lot. It's a lot. I agree.